Good to see y'all. Good to see you all. Happy Monday. Well, happy as Monday can be. Hi, Mossier. Hello, Mossier. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, no, excited to be back tonight. More blueprints tonight. I'm looking forward to. I want to finally get a run done today. Yeah, we had a fun collab with Boreal playing Enlisted on Friday, but I do want to start playing some other stuff on this channel too. I know I've kind of been in a loop of playing like 2 games a week, and I want to kind of get back into doing more of like the variety stuff that we're doing. So thanks for your patience as I'm kind of getting back in the swing of things, but I'm excited to be here tonight, and I hope y'all are as well. I'm curious to see what more we find in the house tonight. Yeah, it's been, I'm not gonna lie, the weather's been really nice out here up until today. And so, you know, I've been dealing with like trying to balance being outside and doing IRL things with streaming things. You're in a little bit of a panic right now. What? Hey, whatever you're going through, I hope it gets better for you. I'm going to guess that's something to do with your assignment situation right now, or your finals. So I'm wishing you the best on that front. Hope it goes well for you, my friend. Yeah, so basically it's just kind of been this thing where I've been like trying to balance being like outside doing IRL things with doing streaming things, because I don't want to give either up. This was less of a conundrum for me last year because I had less going on at the time. Yeah, you're very welcome, my friend. It's my pleasure, even. And I get to say that to my community and mean it. Yeah, at my job, so I work like in an IT job, and they got this obsession recently, well, about a year ago, with us saying it's my pleasure to people. And, you know, when you're working a job, it's kind of disingenuous, but like when you're actually streaming and like talking with your community and hanging out with people, I feel like it's a lot more genuine. Like if I'm telling it to you, it's like it's genuinely my pleasure to be supportive to y'all. It's just that you don't know what to do anymore. It's really close to the end of school. Yeah, yeah, no, I kind of had a dynamic like that when I was finishing my degree as well, where it kind of felt like things were moving like very quickly, and I had to like kind of adjust to swapping life dynamics. Oh, but thank you, Mossier. Thank you. Yeah, and so I feel that it's kind of like one door closing, another opening. I feel I will say that getting out of school felt a lot better than being in it, like, because the thing is that I feel, especially like as a student, that you're kind of like living on borrowed time in some way, with like, you know, the fact that you got tuition and all the expenses of being a student, and being able to be like, okay, I'm out, I'm like making my own money, like is a much better feeling in my opinion. It's just a shift of dynamic. But yeah, the changeover, like being able, going from the lifestyle of, you know, sleep, do homework, do side job, do assignments and tests and whatever, classes, to, oh, now I work. Oh, it's free here. Yeah, that's true. I forgot. Yeah, it's different in Europe, in the good old European Union. No, yeah, that's the thing that sucks. Like, in the US, it can be free, but there's a lot more strings attached to it. Like, you have to get like a scholarship or a grant, and then there's kind of conditions and strings attached to that. It's messy. Yeah, I feel like the college system in the US could definitely use an overhaul, but I gotta be careful about getting into subjects like that. I feel like more and more, like each day when people like talk about stuff like more serious issues on stream online, like it gets messy so quickly. So I try to stay away from serious stuff. I feel like most people are kind of here for escapism. I know I am. So yeah, I do agree though. I do agree that yeah, there's some improvements that can be made. There's always improvements that can be made. Yeah, that being said, I think I want to jump into blueprints. And let's get going, because I want to see what we can do. First time working on other stuff. Feel like you don't want to be a policeman anymore? I thought you were doing lawyer stuff. It's so strict and hard. 6 months in total isolation with 3 men with you in your daily room. That's brutal. Yeah, I mean, in some ways, it kind of sounds like being in the army for y'all. I'm trying to remember. I had a buddy who went through academy, and I'm trying to remember what it was like for him. And obviously it's a different system in the U.S., but yeah, that's crazy. You do law stuff, but you don't want to be a strict lawyer. Gotcha. Yeah, I know that like a lot of times it's more complicated to explain things accurately than to just kind of give like the Cliff Notes version. So I totally get where you're coming from there. Let me see here. Yeah, it was kind of like the same thing, like my dad having to explain to me like what his job was when I was younger was just like so confusing, you know. Yeah, you try to explain things to people online or like to a kid, and it's just like, nah. I don't know if I would call myself a kid. Maybe I'm a child at heart. Let's see here. So last time we got further into the run than we normally did. Like, I feel like our runs last time were longer than the runs that we had the previous stream. Like, I do feel like we're on the upward trend with our blueprints shenanigans right now. I will say the loading screen is taking a hot minute. There we go. That's what I like to see. So yeah, basically the TLDR for this game, we've inherited a magic house. That's the way I'm gonna put it. It's a magic house, and our goal is to make it to the 9th level of the house. So right now we're at the 1st level. There are 9 squares that we have to, or maybe it's 8. No, it's 9, and we have to get here essentially. So you already feel a gargantuan wave of depression in the summer. I could see where you're coming from there. I would say, like, don't fixate on what's to come. Like, kind of fixate on, or not fixate, but like think about the day to day. When you think about like a period of time like that as like a long, like one big thing, it feels a lot more impossible than if you just take things day by day. I've found, at least. Like especially when I was at my last job, and we were dealing with the pandemic, and like, you know, not knowing like how long it was going to last, and like me being in the office, like the only person in the office at that time, I had to kind of like think about, okay, less in the terms of this is one big period of time that I'm going to be alone in the office, and just think about like the day to day and like my daily tasks, and that helped me. And I'm not saying that will work for you for sure, but when you make things, I have found in life that like when you make things big and scary, it becomes a lot worse than like, okay, let's just take it one day at a time. Maybe we'll just become a streamer. Like, okay, here is the one thing I will say about streaming. It does, if you are lacking for things to do at certain points of your free time, like if you find that you have too much free time at certain points, it is nice to have like something to fixate on that is like, or to work on, that's like a personal thing of your own. And I will say that I'm very lucky to have a community that I like is really, really cool. Yeah, I have so many people in this community that are like, have been supportive and great. And I did find that, especially last year when things were kind of going slow for me, it did really help me like sort of turn around like the times where I wasn't with friends and I wasn't doing work. Like it's kind of hard to describe. It's kind of, it's like a hobby, but more, I don't know. Let's see here. This box and the white box are both empty. This box and the blue box are both empty. The other two statements have identical wording. Okay. So, true, lie. This has to be where the gems are. I'm gonna scream if it's not. Oh, there we go. There we go. That, the blue hair definitely fits with being a streamer. Yeah, I you know, I like the whatever I would say about my design, at least my design's like me. Oh man, I could not pull this look off IRL. That's the fun thing about doing VTubing stuff, is you get to look like a person that you don't in real life. I mean, there's elements of my VTuber model that are kind of inspired by like real Senko, but like mainly outfit choices. But I will say that, yeah, I haven't done anything as bold in real life as blue hair. I haven't done that yet. Contrary to popular belief, with life on the West Coast. All right, I think the smart thing for me to do would be to backtrack a little bit. I've got the extra steps from the sauna on our previous day from our previous stream, so I want to backtrack a little bit and see what else we can find over here. It's gonna be hard. Stay tuned. Have a great day and other stuff. You don't want sending negative energy, especially when other viewers will come. But you don't have. Hey, well, hey, no, Monster, you're welcome to stay, and we're just chilling right now. Like, it's okay to just stay here and chill too. I appreciate you coming by. We got a hallway key. Nice, nice, nice. Let's see what's going on. And yeah, if you do have to go, I hope you have a great night. It's 4 a.m. You know, yeah, it's true. Yeah, I hope you have a great morning. Okay, yeah, as always. You know, I'm looking out my window right now. It's a sunset outside, so you know, it be what it be. Okay, I'm thinking here. I could do a passageway. I don't want to spend 2 gems on a passageway though. Let's do a bedroom. We'll do a bedroom. And I could pass... Huh? Oops. I thought I made a bedroom, but I guess I didn't? Uh-oh. Okay, a security room, on the other hand, I would be willing to invest in. A security room does sound good. Because what I could do is I could do a couple things here. I am going to, first off, check and see if there's anything I've missed. Cool, there is not. I didn't think there would be, but it's always good to check. The other thing I want to do is I'm going to turn the keycard system to low security for the time being. Confirm. And then the offline entry mode, I'm going to change to unlocked. Now, if I find a breaker box later on that I could change this again at, then we're gonna do some work here and see about coming back and changing that to high, because I think, if I'm not mistaken, that when we change that security level, what it does, it affects the amounts of rooms with key cards that are being generated, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not entirely certain about how that works, if I'm being completely honest. I'm not going to claim omnipotence on that one, but I'm near certain that's the play there. Is my shovel checked out? I think I saw a shovel in the... No. I need to check what's in code check right now. What do I have on me, actually? I have a coupon book. Okay. All right. So I'm not going to use a key on that thing. That's a waste. What I will do is I will generate another room. Walk-in closet. I could. Ooh. Yeah. Because the net gain off of this, I think, is going to be fine. What?
Mr. Hart, thank you for the raid!
No, hope you all are having a great night. Hello. My name's SenkOtter. For those who have been watching Mr. Hart, I hope you all had a great stream. I mostly play indie games on this channel, although I've been kind of playing some multiplayer games recently. Yeah, I want to let you know that if you've had a long stream and you need a break, that's all good. I will be here if you want to come back later. Otherwise, please stick around and hang out. We've been playing Blueprints, and I am absolutely loving this game. So my goal right now is to complete this run and, you know, see if we can finally make it to the antechamber. I guess that's not completing a run. I don't know what completing the antechamber does. I'm doing awesome, Miser. I hope you had a great stream. What were you playing? Yeah, I've been thinking about this for a while. Like, when we do the the final streams with Curly and Boreal. We need to do more streams like that. I've been wanting to do a stream like that for a while now. Let's see here. Okay, I cannot use the lockpicking kit to unlock that, huh? Well, all right. You know, I'm doing great, but I'd be doing better if I could use the lockpicking kit to unlock that chest. I had a collab at the start with Boreal and Curly in the finals, but we've got to ask you till today. I saw, yeah, Boreal sent me a screenshot of y'all on a call, and I was like, well, I'm kind of at work right now, so it's not gonna happen. But I hope y'all are having a great time. Was that what y'all were doing? Yeah, the final streams are always fun with y'all. It was a blast. Great. I love to hear that. I love to hear that, because what that points to is that we do another cool, but you did DBD afterward, and you had fun hunting. DBD. I feel Dragon Ball donuts. I'm so lost. What's DBD? Dead by Daylight. Okay. I kind of like Dragon Ball Donuts better. I'm not gonna lie. Oh man, I have a sister, and she was hooked on Dead by Daylight for like the longest time. I feel like, okay, I was like looking here because I was curious. I should have gotten the Fallout shelter from the start on this one, actually. Ooh. Okay. There we go. The ladies' chamber. Let's see here. Yeah. Who knew? Let's see here. What else have you been playing recently? Yeah, I've admittedly not been living on Twitch too much recently. I've been what have I been doing? I've been outside quite a bit. Yeah, taking advantage of the nice weather that we are finally getting here on the West Coast. Expedition 33. Ooh, I've been wanting to play that game on stream. How is that game for streaming? Like, because I know it's very dialogue heavy. Like, is it a good game for streaming, or should I just play it on my own without streaming it? Because that's like that's the dilemma that I've been facing. I'm not sure what I want to do with that game. It's phenomenal. Yes, I've heard nothing but good things about it. One of my mods, Video Funny Horse, he has been prompting me to play it one way or another, and so I do have to play it at some point. Let's see here. Well, the cavalry are like hopping in and chatting. Okay. Let me see here. Oh, I don't want to make the archives. I'm not going to make our archives. Yeah, a den is the safe option. Okay, one thing I need to do is I need to go back to that walk-in closet that we made earlier. I need to get those gems. I'm kind of being wasteful with steps this playthrough. If you have people that like story, there isn't a better game right now. That's a crazy endorsement. Okay. You're selling me already. Yeah, because my community is pretty narrative focused. Like when I first started streaming, the games that I was playing were like Undertale and One Shot, Outer Wilds, like, you know, relatively narrative heavy games. So I feel like if that's the case, my community, yes, probably would appreciate it. So yeah, maybe maybe that's the next game I'll play on stream. That's been one of the ones I've been thinking about playing next. So maybe I just need to make thinking a reality, you know, get it out of the brain and onto the screen. Yeah, this is gonna be funny because I told Boreal the other day that I should not be spending money on more games, but here I am. It's on Game Pass if I don't have money for it right now. Yeah, I want to support the development though, or the developers though. I've heard that team situation has been really like, it's a really cool situation where it's like a small team that splintered off from larger companies, and like basically made the project they wanted to do. So I think that each time you drive it, I was like looking at an archived floor plan. I'm assuming that would be one that's red. 30 people made it. Yeah, it's like a crazy small team, yeah, which is super cool. I'm gonna do each time I find some trash hole digging, which is dependent on me getting a shovel. Had 3 aquariums in today's draft. Well, that's crazy. Set my dice to 2? I guess that's dependent on me getting a shovel at this point. But that would be kind of sick, actually. Let's do that. Start the experiment. Let's see here. But they've had over 2 million people buy the game, not play it. Yeah, I know that playing the game is a lot more, but yeah, too many people buying the game. That's pretty sick. That's a lot for a team that size. Okay, I will make a dark room, and I am going to come back. Well, actually, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to step into this room, let the lights go out. We will hopefully be able to come back when I find a breaker box. That's the plan. Okay, so I'm gonna cut through the den, which I think is actually my only option right now, and we're gonna see about working along the west wing here. This has kind of been a weird playthrough so far. I've been very wasteful with my steps, but I feel like the trade-off is that I'm like trying to conserve on keys and gems. Let's see. You're gonna have to hop out because while you really want to play this game, you don't want to get too spoiled by it. That's all good. That's all good. I totally understand, Miser. I really hope that we get to do a collab at some point soon. Yeah, like be it with Boreal and Curly or one or the other or both or whatever. I really want to do that at some point soon. So I'm hoping that we can. I honestly, right now, it's mostly about me pinging Curly because she was talking about wanting to do something this week, I think. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Hopefully we'll keep you in the loop. Well, not hopefully, I'll just commit to keeping you in the loop. That's probably the better play. I need to stop saying hopefully and just do things. Yeah. No, thank you, man. Thanks again for the raid. I really appreciate it, and it's good seeing you. It's really good seeing you. Okay, I've got a drawing room over here, so it's honestly, Let's work around. Let's work around. I'm thinking. Hey, hope you have a great night. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a fun stream. I've really enjoyed playing Blueprints, and basically my goal, my definition of a good stream tonight is that we hit the antechamber. I want to finally hit the antechamber. If I can do that, I'll be very happy. I will be very happy. Ooh, kitchen with a dead end. Dang it. Okay, well, could be worse. Could be worse. Is there a menu? Ooh, what do we got on the menu today? I got a coupon book too, so anything I buy, I think, is gonna be discounted. 5 steps for every green room in my house. I only have 1 right now. You know. I guess I'll look around here and see if there's anything else I can find. There's usually not much in here, though. Okay, well, it could be worse. It was kind of a waste of a gem, but whatever. Whatever. I'm gonna backtrack a little bit, and we're gonna see what we can find. So basically, fortunately, I have 2 rooms here that I can redraw a couple of times. My hope is that if I do that, that we can get some rooms that will extend the run a little ways more. I think it's high time too, while I'm here, to make a fallout shelter, or well, not a fallout shelter, a whatever the underground room is going to be tonight. Ideally, I would like to make, I want the one that, yeah, there we go. That's the one. I'm gonna make a root cellar. And here's my plan with this one, okay? If I make the root cellar, hopefully I get a shovel. I did not. Ooh. Well, okay. We'll come back. But I'm going to get so many redraws if I could just get that shovel. Very, very dependent on the shovel right now. Okay, so we're gonna go over yonder, and I am going to go to the drawing room, and I probably do need to make some food or get some food at some point because I'm gonna start running out of steps quick. I've been very wasteful of steps this run, which is rare. Like normally steps are not like the thing that stops me from being stonewalled here, but you know, we have exceptions. Oh boy. You know, I try to be nice. I try to be nice and be like, oh yeah, I wanna stream with Boreal, and look what he does to me. Look what he does to me. Hi, Boreal. Were you just sitting here waiting? Were you waiting for Mizer to leave? Were you waiting for him to leave so that you could say these horrible, terrible things to me? I see how it is. I get it. It's fine. You know, I understand. No, it's all good. It's all good. How are you doing tonight, man? Since when did Miz raid? I don't know. Like, according to my dashboard, 12 minutes ago. You know, not that anybody's counting. Oh boy. Let's see. One thing I do need to do is, while I'm thinking about it, I need to hit up Curly and see what we're thinking about for this weekend. Okay, so 4 plus 1, 5 minus 4. Wait. Okay, 4 plus 1, 5 minus 4, 1 divided by 4. Oh, that's multiplied times 4 times 1, so it's gonna be 4. There we go. Okay, cool. 13 minus 3, 10 divided by 10, 1. No, 10 divided, hang on, it's 5. Okay, we're gonna do what's your time to play War Thunder because you hate yourself? No, Boreal, I gotta give you the sad eyes for that one. Watch this. Oh, I can't frown hard enough to make it happen. Oh, wait. No, I can't frown hard enough. I can't. Wait. Ah. Okay, I need to fix that face. There's like a big sad face that I can do. I can. I can't do it. I have. There we go. I think I just did it. Oh man. Okay. I need to like. Maybe I should go back to doing math and blueprints. 2 times 2, 4 times 10, 20 times 1, 20. What? Oh, wait. Oh, dang it. I had to like frown really hard to make it happen. It's not working. Of course it works when you're not on the monitor. Like, okay. Maybe I'm just gonna stop. I should stop. Okay, 2 times 2, 4 times 10, 40. I don't know how I did 4 times 10 and got 20 last time. Okay, 40 divided by 8 is 5. Okay. Oh boy, I've got so many keys this playthrough, and a secret passageway. That might be kind of sick. No, I'm gonna do storeroom. This is a dead end anyway. We might as well put a storeroom here. All right, money. Good lord. Okay, I am absolutely going to need to buy some food. I've got so much money now that like, yeah. Flying a jet, if you die 100% blame it on me. Dang, I was trying to do the frowny face. Hang on. If I do... Here, let me do this real quick. I need to show you. I can force to happen without my face. Let me let me go. I think it's here we go. Boreal, you ready? Look at this. Big sad time. You see that? See how sad I am? Okay, I need to stop. Oh boy. All right. That was worth y'all's time. Energy vibes here are weird tonight. That's all I'm saying. Did you crash your jet, Boreal? I hope you did. Let me see here. We're gonna go this way, and I'm going to go here, and the mate's chamber. Redraw. I'm taking advantage of my little dice room. Yes, the dining room. Exactly what I needed. We are so up, folks. This is the 6th row, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. If I can make it to rank 8, I will get a pizza, and then everything will be okay. I might as well build a commissary, I guess. I'm not gonna go in there yet, though. I am going to try lockpicking. You know, the lockpicking kit is useless. I'm sorry, the lockpicking kit has not been helping me. Ooh, money. That could help, actually. I will take that. I will gladly take the money. Okay. What do we got here? What's this note? Antechamber letter broken. Yeah, I already knew about that. What is this? I don't understand what this does. I turn that. Okay. March of the Count. Oh, the Lord. Yeah, I don't know what this means. Any of the books. Okay, yeah, I only read like half of the message. Okay. So I think to distribute the pay, I need to spread gold in the estate. There we go. There we go. Okay. And lockpick. Is there any time where this lockpicking kit does work? I'm feeling like my faith in the well, that's not good. I think this run's done. I think we're cooked. Oh no. Oh no. Oh yeah, a key card that I can't use. Okay, and a key that I can't use. Do they have anything for me here? Like, is there anything they're selling? A magnifying glass, running shoes, a sledgehammer. Okay. No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm good. I'm chill. I'm feeling great, folks. You know, I've never been better. I'm extremely upset, actually. Okay, anyway, let me think here. I'm trying to think if there's any stone that I've left unturned. It's looking to me like there's not. Yeah. I think we call it a day. That's all we can do, really. Because I don't really have any more steps to work with anyway. Yeah, because yeah, it's over. It's over, folks. Well, it be what it be. Prosaic Villa. What does that mean? What does the word prosaic mean? I need to know. Hang on. I need to know what the word prosaic means. I have never heard of the word prosaic in my life. Define prosaic. What does that mean? Having the style or diction of prose, lacking poetic beauty. Commonplace, unromantic. You know, I regret looking up that word. I'm done. I'm done. Let's move on. We're gonna call this run over. Give me a new run. New day. We're turning around. All right. You know, I've come to a point where I'm just going to cease. I'm going to cease acknowledging the L's. You know, I think learning from one's mistakes is potentially overrated. If you just ignore them, I think things turn out better. Actually, I don't believe me on that one. Don't believe me. I'm just saying things. It's what I do. It's what I do. I just say things. It's what I do. Okay. We're gonna start with the outside room this time, because I feel like most of the benefits that you get from like the cellar room happen towards the beginning of the game. You want this place first, usually. Sure. What do I got in the tool shed? I've got this weird battery thing. Okay, great. Not. All right, and what else do I get? A wrench. Each time you draft a mechanical floor plan, you may permanently adjust its rarity. Okay. Interesting. All right. I'm gonna have to discover for myself what that means, I guess. Yeah. I don't know. I'm wondering what... Was there something sitting there? Did anybody else see something like sitting over there? Or like, was it just like my cursor? I'm going crazy. I need to get in the house. Okay. Let's see what we got. Give me my allowance. And we're just gonna start right away. I'm gonna start with the pantry, I think. Get myself some nice currency. Oh wait, I just realized if I had drafted a corridor, it would have went straight over here. Whoops. Okay, well that's okay. I got money now. Ooh, hallway with a key. I do like that. I do like the hallway with the key though. There we go. Hallway with the key though. Where is that key though? There we go. If I swear, if they make me unlock this. Okay, cool. We're gonna go to the den. And give me a gem. I want a gem. I need to keep that in mind. I am not, repeat, not wasting my... I can do this. I'm not wasting my key on a chest. There we go. I see. I'm great with words. Okay. I guess I could draft a mailroom. If I'm gonna draft a mailroom, this is the time to draft one. I don't think that there's anything... Oh, a key card. Okay, that works out. I already know about the light puzzle. I don't think that there's anything here otherwise. Simon P. Jones. I remember that I wanted to get some screenshots of this note specifically. There we go. So that's gonna help. I don't know with what, but I don't feel like sifting through that letter right now. I'm just gonna keep that in reserve. You see? Oh, I should get a magnifying glass and bring that back in here actually. But oh, I might as well just grab this. I don't even remember what I've taken notes of in this game, so I'm just gonna grab notes of everything. Okay. Spare room, commissary. I think honestly a spare room is probably the smart thing to buy right now. And I'm actually going to wait on drafting that. I'm going to go back. I'm going to backtrack through this hallway. And I'm going to draft something over here. I do need to be a little bit more careful with my steppage. That's the word of the day, steppage. I think that actually is a word. I'm not certain, but I'm pretty sure that actually is a word. Is steppage a word? Hang on. Let me draft this room. Okay. I'm gonna pause. Quick pause, I promise. I need to know. Define steppage. Is that a word? Is steppage gate? Is steppage a word? The earliest known use of the noun steppage is in the 1890s. OED's earliest evidence for steppage was from 1898. It's a borrowing from the French. Okay. What does it mean? What does it mean? Okay. Steppage. From step and age. High stepping gait. Sometimes used to compensate for foot drop. So, it's not, it is a word, but it doesn't mean what I thought it meant. Huh. Okay, word of the day, steppage. I think I said there was another word of the day. The new word of the day is steppage. Okay. The gems are in a box with the statement containing the letter B. Okay. That would include this one then. The blue box is true. Okay. The gems are in a box with the statement containing the letter U. Okay. The blue box has to be true because all three of the boxes have the letter B in it. Okay. White is true. All right. So, true, lie. Meaning it would be in the blue box. I'm pretty sure. Because if black is a lie, then that would mean the white box can't be true. So it's got to be in the blue box. There we go. You see? I'm a genius. Okay. Anyway. We're gonna go this way. And what else do I have available? Bedroom? Yeah. Yeah, bedroom's a good idea right now. I would prefer not to dead end myself whenever possible. Okay. Looking good so far. Is there anything in this bedroom? It doesn't look like it to me. There's sometimes stuff in the bedroom. There's not today. There is not today. So, I'm going to put down a new room. I think here. Corridor. Okay. Going forward, I'm gonna go here. Nook. This is gonna be a really weird floor plan because I'm trying to get to the west wing right now, but there. Oh, I could just make a commissary. Yeah. Yeah, that's the plan. We make a commissary. We got gems to spare at the moment. What's here? 50% off of days 20 and 21. I'll keep that in the old noggin. Okay. No codes or anything. All right. What else do we got now? A security room would be ideal here. Yeah, it's gonna cost me a gem, but I think it's gonna. Whoa! Oh, okay. I want the security room to be common, I think. Because the security room is actually pretty useful. So we're changing that to common. Alright. I can see why the wrench would be useful now. The other room I want to be common is the breaker room, if at all possible. Alright. View estate inventory. Have I missed anything? I've missed a trunk. Yeah, I know where the trunk is. I think it's in that den from earlier. Alright. Main menu. We're gonna turn the keycard system to low security. And the other thing that I want to do is I want to turn the offline mode to unlocked. All right, there we go. Cool, cool, cool. Now, all I need to do is I need to find a breaker room so I can turn the system off. That's ideal. Ladyship's chambers. Okay. This is a tough decision to make. I think I do make this. And then I hope that I could get a walk-in closet later. Let's do it. Yeah. And a boudoir will also help me as well. It'll give me extra steps. So I consider this an absolute dubski. Okay? Dubski. Not seeing too much right now. The one thing I do wonder about. Let me check this. Does it never end? I wonder if her ladyship went crazy. I know I keep looking at that note. I keep looking at that note expecting that I'm going to find something different, and I don't. I bet you the silver key goes to this journal, or this diary, or whatever it is. Okay, anyway. What's that? 304, deposit box key. Would that be in the mailroom? A safe deposit box key. I need to keep an eye out for that. I don't know where the safe deposit boxes are. I don't think it's in the mailroom though. Okay. We'll keep an eye out for that. It could be. You swear the mantra R511 air-to-air radar missile works in mysterious ways. It has quirks where it sometimes slam its targets or fly off somewhere like it's intoxicated. I mean, when you think about it, I mean, there's all sorts of things. I mean, it's a video game, so I'm sure there's like video game shenanigans that are affecting that. But I'm sure that, like, probably IRL, that's like a thing too, where like, you know, things that fly through the air work in strange and unexpected ways. In fact, I feel like we've seen a lot of that in modern history. Okay. Thinking here. The smart thing for me to do right now would probably be to make a West Wing Hall. I think. That'll open up some options. And then eventually I'd like to make a garage. Well, yeah. We need to make the hall first. And pray that it doesn't throw a locked door at me like that. Yeah. All right. We'll come back to that. Ooh, walk-in closet. Okay. Yes, let's do it. And then we'll do it. Yeah, we'll do it. And do it. And do it. You just gotta learn its quirks. There you go. Let's see here. Sometimes it would try to follow only to give up part way and decide to fly Valhalla. Yeah, in game, like, what's the... Okay, I finally get to learn what the table salt does. Whenever you eat food, gain an extra step. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. The rocket in Half-Life 2 would kind of do that too, now that I think about it. Like, I feel like there were times where I'd shoot the rocket launcher in Half-Life 2, and like the rocket would just go like in all sorts of weird directions. All right. I could draft a storeroom. Greater chance of finding green rooms. That would also be not a bad idea. But if I come across 2 locked doors, then I'm cooked. I've got gems. Okay. I think the play here, as much as I hate to say it, is that I make this room. Because I don't know if that spare room is locked right now, so I need to play defensively. There we go. Gem. Okay. And now with a key and a gem, we're actually set up to be able to tackle whatever the spare room has waiting for us. We're not going to get stonewalled by a locked door or a gem requirement. The one thing that could backfire on me, if I had to guess, is that they could give me a floor plan that like is absolutely awful. But Here's hoping that doesn't happen. I just realized, whenever you eat food and gain a step, does this guy salt his bananas and apples? That'd be nuts if he does. My grandma actually used to put salt on apples, and I thought that was like the strangest thing. Yeah, I just remembered that. Like, that must be like a Depression era thing. It has to be. Okay, Nook, we get a key. All right, we now have 2 keys. I am no longer afraid. I am no longer afraid. Okay, another locked chest. I need to keep an eye on that. Do we have a commissary? I can't remember if we do right now. A workshop. Combine inventory items to create new items. Let's make this commonplace. I'm curious to see what the workshop does. And it does... I don't think it costed me a gem to make it, so... Any room that doesn't cost gems, I am happy to make. Okay, what's in the workshop? My grandma also like would cut strawberries in half and dip them in sugar. Tasted great. A little bit less weird than the salt on apples. But I feel like that's just like asking for like problems. Can I combine salt with a coin purse? I cannot. Don't ask me why I want to do that. Battery with a key card? No. Okay. Coin purse with a key card? No. I don't know what I'm trying to make here. I'm gonna leave this alone. Someday, I will find out what that does. Ooh, lockpick kit. Okay. What is this? Stones cut by hand. And letters wrought do spell our secrets carved from thought. A message read is of 10 lost. Is often lost. Among the bold words spoken soft, the note is read, the letter is not. E. Okay, the letter is not. So, what? Do you want me to get rid of the E's? Like, stance cut? No. No, that wouldn't make sense. The note is read, the letter is not. Stones cut by hand and letters wrought do spell our secrets carved from thought. A message, because it's bold, read, is often lost among the bold words spoken soft. The note is read, the letter is not. I don't get it. Well, I got a screenshot of it. Someday I'll remember. I don't know. I don't know what they're expecting here. I don't know. I don't know what I'm expecting here. Okay, workshop, NGL, kind of an L right now. Oh. Oh. I think this run is over. Okay. Here's my thought. Here's my thought. Here's my thought. Here's my thought. The one thing I might be able to do is make a secret passage that would take me to the foundation. I think I might be able to save the run if they give me a secret passage. That's the only thing I can think of right now. I'm gonna draft. I've got gems and keys. I'm gonna draft some rooms before I put in the effort to yeah, that's why. That is exactly why. Okay, so I'm gonna draft a coat check. What do I have on me right now? I've got... What do I have on me? I've got a vault key. I've got a key card, a gear wrench, a battery pack. I'm gonna put the vault key into storage, I think. Either that or the gear wrench. Let's see. I'm gonna pull the telescope. It's been returned to me. And I'm going to check out the vault key 304. Vault key 304 has been checked. Okay, this actually brings up another good point. From what I'm seeing here, it looks to me like the vault key is not used in here. I thought that this is one of the potential places it could be used. I'm wondering where this vault is then. Now, the other thing I'm going to do while I'm in the workshop is I'm going to... Okay, I can't combine the telescope with anything. Okay, that's all I wanted to know. All I wanted to know. Okay, well... Oh, well... I might as well open these up. I mean, given that I can't use these anymore. A box of keys. Oh my lord, that is the big... Now that I know that that's a possibility, that is gonna encourage me to gamba, and I don't like that. All right, what else we got in here? What else we got? Wow, these would have come in handy earlier. Okay, that hurts. That hurts my soul. Well, okay. I think we call it a day. Not the worst. Could have been worse, I think. I'm coping. I'm coping so hard right now. Okay, we'll call it a day. We'll try it again. Rustic Villa. Okay, I'll take rustic. At least they're not insulting me this time. Ba-bum. Let's see what else we got on our plates here. I would very much like to hit the antechamber before we hit day 30. That would be very nice. I mean, I would hope that in what, 13 more runs we could do it. Okay. Let's go. First thing I'm gonna do right off the bat. Let's see what the outside room has waiting for us. I think that's the smart play. Let's reap some benefits here. Okay. All right. We can make a cellar. Rooms in your house will be more likely to contain dig spots today. Special floor plans will cost steps instead of... no. These missiles are silly. Boreal, have you ever played Half-Life 2? I'm curious because, man, if you ever see what the rocket launcher in that game could do, like when you get off target, it's kind of funny. Or even when you're on target, the rocket misses. Sometimes you can get like the rocket into a loop where it just like spins around something endlessly. That's always kind of fun. Much better to use than the stinky AA-20 Nord. That's funny. You know, you must have a very sensitive nose, my friend. I noticed that you refer to things that upset you as stinky. Let's see here. I'm gonna build a den. The AA-20 Nord, which are manual guided. Ooh, yeah, that's a little rough. Especially if you're trying to drive a vehicle at the same time. Yeah. Ooh, today is a good day for me to make the hallway closet here. Yeah. There we go. All right. Running shoes like that. And a reroll. I call that a dubski. That's a dubski. Flying a subsonic jet while trying to dance floor your fingers to get the door. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, I can get another workshop. I think I'm gonna make a pala. No. I'm thinking. It would actually make sense to make a bedroom here. And here's why. Because I'm gonna have to backtrack through here, so this will basically fix my backtracking problems. Ooh, and I get a coin purse too. I feel like they're being more generous with items with me in more recent runs, I've noticed. I've noticed that they've been giving me more items and like more interesting items. My package has been delivered. Okay. Yeah. Let's get my package. What did I get? Okay, package slip. A sleeping mask and 2 gems. I feel like that's what the package I got last time was. Okay. Well, cool. I mean, I'm not gonna complain. I could use all of this. Okay, so the mail room does not have the safety deposit boxes. I didn't think it did, but it's good to double check since I have a mail room in front of me right now. Cool. All right, well, work our way out of here. This area of the house is effectively a giant dead end now, which I don't mind, actually. Keeps things a little bit easier to navigate. I know not to go through there now. All right. Corridor is always left unlocked. I love that. I love that. It's like a better spare room now. Okay. And I can either make a nook for a key, or I can make a pantry. I think I'm gonna make the nook. Because the key is gonna help a lot. Me need key right now. All right. And another spare room. Okay, we got 2 paths forward. I like that. I like that. Yeah, I don't want to make a chapel. I do not want to make a chapel. All right. Now I just need... I'm noticing some dig spots turning up. I do need to... what do I need to do? I need to get a shovel. You could have a partner sitting next to you as you fly, as I control the missiles, since you use the numpad to control manual munitions. Oh, like you mean like have somebody actually physically sitting next to you and controlling it? You probably could also bind it to controller. Like what you could do actually is you could bind those keys to controller. Like well, that might cause your controls to thrash a little bit. You could also have like one of those numpads like hooked up, like one of those keyboards that's just a numpad. Have you ever seen one of those? They're kind of funny looking. Parlor. Sure. I will never say no to more gems. Yeah, it's also a rare situation where I make a parlor in the middle of the house. I feel like we don't see this version of the parlor often. Okay. The statement on one of the other 2 boxes would be true if you replaced every with the word this. What? What? Let me see what... Okay. Every box contains gems. Okay, that's a lie. Every box is black. Okay. The statement on one of the other 2 boxes would be true if you replace the word every with this. This box contains gems. This box is black. Okay, so it's this one. This is the true one. Or this is the one that has the gems in it. There we go. Okay, this was funny. This was a funny one. I like that one. Let's see here. All right. Secret passage is a bad idea right now. I'm gonna... Let's... Gamba. Let's Gamba. Gamba paid off. Yeah. What we'll do is we'll make a pantry. And then from here, an apple. Get those. And now... Ooh, this is getting weird. Okay. Library time. We'll at some point have to backtrack and see if we can fill out the other rooms. This is gonna be weird. I mean, fortunately, none of these rooms are really rooms I would want to backtrack to. I think the ideal scenario is I get a garage, if at all possible. Okay. Sightseer's Guide to Reddington, the Fixed Stars, History of Arindia. I'm gonna rent out Swimbird. I think that's the book by our mom, if I'm not mistaken. Eat that. What's this? Player stats? No, nothing. Okay. All right. Well, let's go ahead and open the next room. All right, attic, 8 items. That's not gonna help me right now. I gotta do the archives. That sucks. That really sucks. All right, archives time. Ugh, that hurts. That hurts a lot. But it's what I gotta do, because otherwise I won't be able to. I won't be able to continue. Well, this run, because of the fact that I'm working blind in this run's basically dead. We'll figure it out. Archived floor plan. What? Maybe I don't understand how this works. Let's see what let's see what this is. Okay, I made a garage. How is this? Okay. Weird. All right, I need the car keys. Okay, so it just basically blocks out. I could have sworn that it was like a permanent loss of like all my visibility. I guess I misunderstood how the archives work. That's not so bad. Okay. Well, anyway, that's a lot of beers. We'll go ahead and work our way north. See what we get. Use. Great Hall. 7 locked doors. I've got keys. Let's do it. I've got 3 keys I could spend. I obviously will want to do 1 forward. Let's see. Use. What do we got? Okay. That will actually build the room. Kitchen. Maid's chamber. Archive floor plan. Sure. Let's see what we get this time. Garden. Okay. I do like the garden. We got gems. Okay. I'd prefer not to use a key if I possibly can. Ugh. I'll grab the metal detector. There's not too much I can do with it right now, because we don't like really have a commissary or anything. My best bet, I think, is going to be to drop a room this way, I think. Okay. Ah, hallway plus key. There we go. This guarantees us at least one more room after this. All right. Yeah, I know that there's a key there. Wait. Metal detector is detecting something else. Haha! Coin! Alright. Okay. Let's do that one. Drawing room. Okay, okay, okay. We're cooking. What about this way? This one's not locked either. Ooh, okay. Keys for sale. Not bad. Not bad, not bad, not bad. All right. I'll bite. How much is a key? Special, 3 keys for 12. Special key or a lockpick kit? I think I gotta spend the 12 for 3 keys. There we go. Because I normally finish a playthrough without having spent all my money anyway. So I might as well like really make use of it. There we go. Already paying for itself. Okay. A security room's not bad. I'll take a security room. And the other thing I'm gonna do, I cannot afford anything in the showroom right now. Yeah, big secret which this room is. Yeah. Gee, wonder what that room could have been. All right. Sure. Let's go this way. Locker room, spread keys throughout the house. I like that. We're doing a key run right now. Okay, yeah. These are all gonna be... Ooh, key card. Okay. Okay, we've got a key card. Here's what I'm gonna do, actually. Oh. I hear something going off. Where? Interesting. Where is this triggering? It's gotta be... The only thing I could think of... I'm thinking. Might be on the other side of this door. I don't want to waste another step. Here's what I want to do. I'm going to turn the security mode to high security now. And the reason why I want to do that is because I have a key card, so it doesn't matter anymore. So I might as well take advantage of the fact that I'll be able to guarantee myself some rooms that we don't normally see, right? There we go. New key. I feel like this run has become very key focused. Enter. Keycard system. Let's go ahead and turn the keycard system settings to high. Boom. Exit. All right. Because I think that'll also minimize the amount of keys that we have to use later, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Boudoir. I think we make a boudoir. No, we don't. Because that'll block us. I'm thinking. I think we take the risk. Here's why. Because I don't have another path forward right now, if I'm not mistaken. What? No. No. It would make sense for me to put one here. Because I could go through the Great Hall and work our way out up that way. And we also have the courtyard still. Yeah. Boudoir is fine. Okay. And hopefully... Oh yeah, my sleeping mask came into effect too. You see? Galaxy brain stuff here. This door is locked. I don't feel like risking it right now. Let's try this one. Ugh! This door is also locked. Okay. Fine. We will unlock this one. What do we got? Don't want a gymnasium. I'm doing okay on steps. I'm not so sure I want... Let's see what the archive floor plan is. Sauna? Okay. Ooh, somebody left a gem in the sauna? Odd choice, but okay. I guess what we could do, I'm thinking here, we could backtrack and see what we can find in the pool room. We could also try to pick up some more keys. And hopefully in that process, we find some other stuff. I mean, but we'll have to unlock this at some point anyway. No. Actually, no. I do want to backtrack. Here's why. Because I need to get the re-rolls. In case this, like, becomes something awful. Okay. There we go. I know what to do. I have my mission. I'm gonna work south, and we're gonna check out the pool. See what we can work through with the pool. Alright. One major key, one minor key. You know, music joke. Sure. It's gonna cut me off from this room, not the end of the world. Because, this probably is not a risk worth taking, if I'm being completely honest. It's gonna cost me both my gems, but I'm gonna get keys. Silver key, okay. Which I think is gonna go to the lady's, diary, if I had to guess. Is there anything else in here? It doesn't look like it to me. So, special keys. What happens if I use it? Oh, okay. Whatever items would be spread through the house, they're placed in this room instead. What I'm not sure about is if that equates to the items that were. Let me check. Doesn't look like it to me. Huh. Okay, well. If more items are spread, at least we know where to go now. Batch that open. Cool. Observatory, I can't afford that right now, so we're gonna open this one. I like that it gives you the rarities, too. That's nice. Okay, and we got a chapel. What about here? Secret passage. That actually could be pretty useful. Counts as 2 bedrooms. So I can either claim 10 steps right now or I could get a shortcut out. Oh, I have to. That's my only choice. I'm acting like I have a choice here. There we go. There we go. And 2 bananas as well. There we go. We got steps galore now. We're gonna be stepping. No keys in here though. Big L. Big L. Alright. I gotta say, I've been really liking the soundtrack in this game. It's subtle. It kind of reminds me of like the Minecraft soundtrack in a way, where like it doesn't overpower what you're doing. I've been really enjoying it. I'm not gonna waste any of my keys on the song or on the locker room right now. I feel like that's a dummy play. Okay, whatever the metal detector is detecting, I bet you it is detecting it through the locker inside. I guarantee you that one of these lockers, it's gotta be one of these lockers. I can't, unless there's something on the other side of this wall, maybe. But we'll figure that out later. For the time being, I need to make my way to the courtyard. Which I think I'm going the wrong way through. No, I need to go this way. Yeah, we're good. I feel like there are times where, like, I feel insane playing this game. Like, because you're basically in a maze. The Voltur jet slash interceptor is really fun when you have the Mantra R511s. I feel like you're doing like, are you like basically doing like vehicular alchemy right now, Boreal? Like, are you just like mixing and matching stuff on your vehicles to see what you get? That's awesome if you are. Okay. Pump room. Pump room's not a bad idea. Let's do West Ring Hall. No. Oh, okay. Yeah, because I feel like for a game like that, that would actually be kind of fun if they gave you like a way to customize your vehicles. Vault plus 40? Dang. Oh, and that's where that box would come into play. Okay. Too bad I can't afford it. What do we got in here? I hear... Ah, broken lever. Okay. S. Stones cut by hand, letters rot. You spell our secrets from thought. So it was E and S. I had to find a way to write that down. I guess I can just check the stream later. Lord help me if I don't remember though. Let me see here. Running shoes? Can I combine the running shoes with something? No. What about metal detector and keycard? No. Okay. Metal detector and coin purse? No. I'm like trying to figure out what I could potentially even mix here, right? Metal detector and lever? I feel like there's some very, very specific purpose that this room has. I'm not sure what it is yet. Badge room. Some aircraft you can change up your loadout to an extent. Ah, gotcha. A foyer. I can't afford a foyer right now. I might just have to take the bird in the hand and go with a gymnasium. All right. Well, badge entry here. That's a huge win. Beep, beep, beep. And I'll place a pump room here. And I mean, things are not looking too bad right now, actually. We might actually be able to make it further than we normally do. Okay. I guess I could use a key here. I don't really have the option of being stingy right now. Use. Aquarium. I can't afford that. I guess we take a risk. I kind of have to. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, well, I'm not sure how big of an L this is. I feel like this might be a big one. I'm not sure yet. Let me do this. I'm trying to remember how this worked. I think what you do is if you turn one of these blue. No. Oh, that's right. Okay, I remember how to do this now. So you turn this one blue? Purple. There we go. Because if I remember correctly, blue will make the dots around it blue, right? Like that, right? There we go. So we get all these blue. And then that turns it purple. Okay, I'm thinking here. So, like that? Hang on, hang on. I need this to be red. I had this solved the previous stream. Because basically what you need to do is like kind of like move it forward. And that's what I can't remember how to do for the life of me right now. So I think what you do is you make one of these red. Okay. Hang on. There's a mountain behind the jet in front of you. Too bad. Wait, what? Vartor is actually has an early stage search radar. Since its early radar doesn't like ground and refuses to lock onto anything that is remotely in front of the ground. Oh, good lord. You can choose carry bombs or gun pods or maybe torpedoes. Depends on the aircraft you're looking through. Ah, I gotcha. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I definitely see the appeal for War Thunder. Don't get me wrong. I could also see how a game like that would be very addicting for somebody like me. There we go. So, keycard system's on. I'm not sure what the VAC indicators do. I need to figure out what this does. I've turned them all purple. What it does beats me. Oh, I'm going to turn the garage on. And I guess I'll turn the dark room back on. I don't think it really matters all that much at this point. But we'll see. I have a pump room manual in my screenshots. What we're supposed to do with the pump room, though, I don't know. I still can't fathom what exactly we would want to do with the pump room. Okay. Why? Oh, I guess I can still get through here. It's locked, but I can use my key to get through. All right. A billiard room. That's... I would. But the problem is it points the wrong way. I think my best hope is I make an archive floor plan and I get something good. Aha! Okay. best case scenario right here, right now. Because now I can go back to the utility closet and just simply power the dark room back on. Boom. I call that an absolute win. Absolute win. Okay. And we now have the foundation, which gives us another point of access, I guess. Let's go ahead and pop our way into here. Hello! Well, today Repo has traumatized you. What happened? What happened, my friend? Let's see here. I'm not sure what this means. Oh, 4 doors. I think it, yeah. This indicates the amount of doors. Let's just go for 1. Oh, I have to. I'm assuming this is a red room. It's a mirror room. Okay. You can now draft second copies of rooms. Great. Okay. I'm not sure. So there is a way to the antechamber, but I'm not sure how. So there's like a gem over there, for instance. But what I'm not certain of is how to make this room work. I've been going nuts trying to figure this out in previous runs. The only thing I can think of is just take a sledgehammer and break through these. I don't know if that's even an option I can do, but I feel like that's the only option I really have. Because all this button does is raise and lower that one specific door. It doesn't raise or lower anything else. The only thing I can think of is I'd have to come in from another side, which I can't do. So I think this run might be over. But we can take a look and see if we can do anything further. Okay. I guess we work our way down and around. Dead end. Complete dead end. Huh. Okay, let me elaborate on your terrorist fight. Yeah, go ahead. Yep. We're just chilling right now, trying to find our way around this house. I mean, I've got mixed thoughts on this run. Things, on the one hand, could have gone better, but they could have gone worse too. Also, the Vautour, it's really impossible to lock on to anything below them because you're looking down on the enemy jet. There's ground behind the enemy jet. Ah, that makes sense. That's actually kind of a funny design flaw. I mean, it's probably just a limitation of the time it was made in, but that's kind of funny. Okay. Let's go ahead and pop this open. Oh, it's locked. All right, well, now we try to find a key. And I'm not so certain we're gonna find one. We can try. I guess we work our way back and hope that a key pops up somewhere in our travels. I am not optimistic on that one, if I'm being completely honest. But we'll make do with what we have, right? What? Oh. Okay. I forgot that I had a room that I didn't make here. Oh yeah, I'm totally broke right now, so... Okay, cool. Alright. Another battery. Don't I already have one of these? Don't I already have a battery on me? No, I don't. Interesting. Well... this run may not be quite over yet. We don't have too many steps left, but we can at least see what the boudoir would have led us to. So, you know, no stone unturned and all that. Forward, I guess. Through the music room. And hopefully my little running shoes will trigger again. Save us a step or two. I don't think there's too much backtracking will really help us with right now. But, you know, it's a nice thought. So you're on level 4. And for context, items of repo could break if you're reckless enough. You're very fragile. You have to bring them to the quota center, kind of like Lethal Company. Okay. There has to be a clear sky behind the enemy jet for its radar to lock. So, like, wait. Can a cloud potentially block that radar as well? That'd be crazy if that's the case. I mean, again, it wouldn't surprise me, though. Items for sale. Sure. What's in the commissary? I could also go to the keysmith. There do be options though. Gems. Oh, a shovel could potentially really save us here. Okay. That opens up a host of other issues. But a shovel could save us. I'll buy a shovel. Garden shovel. Okay. Coins. Like that. What do we got? Nothing of interest. Okay. Do I take the risk? Sure. It's locked. Okay, so I need to find a key to advance. My best bet would be to make my way back to the courtyard. We might be able to find a key in the courtyard. Now I'll keep an eye out for potential holes. Ah. I will also, if the courtyard doesn't pan out, I will also see about just simply buying a key. I can do that as well. Turn up, plus 6 steps. Okay. That's actually kind of what we needed right now. It was you and a friend playing together. Call it Grug. Because rhymes with... Oh, okay. Had gotten to level 4. 3 separate quota entries. 40k needed. You and Grug were going until an enemy shoots laser beams. Second part of the quota. Oh, okay. Do a 5k loss. We thought it was gone, but so Grug goes out, the laser beam attacks him. Oh, that's brutal. That's crazy. But like, that's like kind of the best experience in a game though, sometimes, is like when a game gives you a memorable experience like that, you know? Like, ooh, free key. Okay. That's a dubski. That's a big dubski. Okay. I'm gonna use this key. I guess we're not as cooked as I thought we were. Because now I've got gems. I've never been in the wine cellar before anyway. Key. Or coin. Okay. We're seeing new rooms. I like that. Gem. 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 Okay. You can't really bring Grub and the items the second quota part because Grug can revive. Brought the quota bit. Took you long enough, so scary. Got Grug back, but the laser beam enemy brought friends and a lot of dang. Yeah, I need to play Repo with Curly and Boreal at some point soon, and potentially Mizer. Yeah, because we need to square that away. We almost did that, and then I had a little incident on the road home that night that prevented me from doing so. But yes, I do want that collab to happen because everything I've been hearing about Repo sounds very fun. Okay. Buy a key. I guess we'll just buy 2 keys. I'm gonna buy 2 keys because it's not like I'm gonna use this money for anything else anyway. And this is it. We are going to see what awaits us at the end of this run. I want to try something here. Wait. Oh, okay. For a minute, I thought that was torn. Let me see something here. I want to see... Do I have the safe combo from last... I'm going to check my screenshots. I should have a safe combo from... Okay. I'm looking through my notes. My notes being just screenshots I've taken. Safe code 9083. Okay, that... Let me try this. 3809, maybe. Nope. Okay. I thought potentially we could have opened that safe. No dice. No dice, no dice. Okay. We pop back through here. Open the door. What do we got? I guess we try making this room. Oh, pantry. There we go. Metal detector's going off probably because of these coins. And we got one more key. Use it. It's time. Dining room. Okay. Sure. Dinner is served. All right. Have dinner. Do you know what's the forbidden heat source that every iron missile craves? I'm assuming humans. Okay, so we made it to the antechamber. I have a lever, but I don't know where it goes. Because that was the thing, is that, like, there's supposed to be... I guess the problem is, too, is that we've only made it to the antechamber on one side. Huh. We might have to take the L. Because I think what I need to do is I think I need to have the antechamber, like, on all sides to work around it. So, yeah, I'm not sure just one broken lever helps. The only other thing I could think of would maybe be to take the broken lever back to the utility closet for something. Let's try it. We've got steps. This is the furthest we've made it in a long time, so let's work our way back. It's quite a ways back, though. Oh. Good thing we got the running shoes. Yeah, because I want to know what this lever does. Okay, we're gonna hang it right here. And I'm gonna keep an eye out. We could buy another key. I don't think we need it at this point, though. No spot that I could dig here. Work our way here. And then we're gonna go here. Dig this up. Give me something cool. Okay, coin's cool. I'll take a coin. Does this lever do anything? Humans don't generate the heat required for our missile. Try again. Forbidden source. I'm not sure. Let me see here. What, like jet fuel? Maybe? Or like the burning of the exhaust? I'm trying to think of what else would affect something like that. Okay, so wait, hang on. So you're found. You try to hide and survive. You build a plan. We'll try to do match to kill the clown failing. Stuff in. You're nearly there. You find Grug mysteriously dead. Lament the death. Bring Grug to the final quota. You now have just to get back to the ship. 2 rooms away, you die by a spider-like entity, and Grug hides, surviving at the moment. Bolts it. Everything is after him. An enemy slows him down, but doesn't stop him. He hides from enemies as the ship for a moment. Launches. They see him. He gets caught. He dies, but he's in the ship. You get to the shop alive and well, that's awesome. The sun. Well, but the sun shines light on everything. Oh, that would make sense because it would, the light would refract off of like whatever's metal, right? Is that it? Let's see here. I think. No? Okay, well. I don't know if there's too much else we could do at this point. I can maybe open the garage, but I don't think... I guess we could check the Great Hall, see if there's anything in the Great Hall we missed. Yeah, let's do that. Might as well... Oh, wait, I don't have any keys to open the Great Hall with. Well, oh well. Let's go ahead. Hang on. MCCXIII. What's that in Roman numerals? Hang on. I'm using Google. I remember how to do Roman numerals. MCCXII. Roman numeral converter 1212. I want to try something. I just thought of an idea. Let's go back to the boudoir. 1212, huh? I wonder if that code will open the safe in the boudoir. It's the only lead I really have for that safe right now. One, two, enter. Nope. Dang. Thought it was a good idea. I guess we call it the end of the run. Because there's not really... There was a package? Did I miss out on a package? What? I mean, I guess I could try to get to it, but I don't think I'm going to survive the run. Yeah, I mean, trying to figure out what the best path there would be. I guess through the archives. So we would go 1, 2. I mean, I'm going to be really relying on the running shoes to save me here, which they're not doing at the moment. Yeah, I mean, unless I get like crazy lucky, I think we're done. Oh, yeah. I made a critical error coming through here. We're locked. Cooked. Done. Yo, hey, Smiley Ninja. It's been a hot minute. Good to see ya. That's not the end of the story. That's just the first part. What? The missile would quite literally try to reach for the heavens. Yeah, I guess that's true. Huh. I'm trying to figure out what else would put out IR in that case. I guess, Immediately level 5, starts calm, no enemies. Trying to get piano in. Oh, good lord. Over there, sadly collect the items. Grug dies due to the butchering of an enemy. You witness it upstairs, terrified. Ends up back alive, a sign of what's to come. Oh no. Can you throw in a fridge now? That'd be very funny. No, I don't have that hooked up if you're talking about throwing something at my model, Smiley. Lavish Chateau of the Dead. I guess because of all the red rooms I had. Oh yeah, I had some shops too. Huh. That was a pretty good run. I'm pretty happy with how that one turned out. We didn't reach the antechamber, but we got closer than we normally do. That's a dubski. Save and continue. Let's try it again. I need my water. Took me a minute to find it. All right. So we should start with like 90 steps today because we found the sauna. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're gonna be stepping today. Okay. Collecting my money out the gate. I'm also going to go over here. My plan for coming over here is that we're gonna open up the basement room right away. I would not mind a fallout shelter. We could try to do the shrine too. I mean, I probably should at least try the shrine since I haven't gotten it yet. The tomb. Each time you draft a dead end in your house, spread 5 in the tomb. I like money. Let's check out the tomb. Whoa, the way they like locked my camera was like really weird. I'm like also just kind of curious to check this room out. This is big, actually. What? Do I use steps walking? This place is huge. What in the world? Okay. Okay, there's a hidden door here. Huh. Wait, let me see something here. I'm trying to figure out if there's like a puzzle here at all. Hang on. Each of our journeys come to a conclusion here in the tomb. This floor plan is the definitive dead end, or is it? No, it's not. It's not. What's the play? Because obviously we could do something with the statues here, right? There's a puzzle. I'm just trying to think of what the idea is here. Okay, this would be open only in the event of my death. Okay. Simon, this is where it all ends, at least for me. And of all the picturesque places of this grand estate, I choose this dreary, dank dungeon to be laid to rest. And in that dim, somber fate fell upon my father and his father before him, who loved the outdoors even more than myself. They say there is no stronger bond of servitude than tradition, and family tradition, thrice as strong. These are the chains that seldom bend and never break. I'm gonna check chat here real quick. We get to the second quote, you don't have money. You try to get some, but you warn him of a spider-like entity you saw in the room. We had to find items and suddenly he's gone again. Heard a scream beforehand. Took you so long to find his corpse, so you did. Grug's back alive after nearly 10 minutes trying to find stuff. Narrowly avoid death a multitude of times. That's crazy. You just remembered an interesting World War II experiment. A military, forgot who, had to use carrier pigeons as an anti-tank missile guidance system. So they trained pigeons to follow a specific shape of ship. So the bird inside with an explosive rocket of doom. Wait. So the bird inside the explosive rocket tube of doom would guide the missile to the enemy ship. Basically kamikaze birds riding inside a really early missile. That's crazy. It was shortly scrapped after a better alternative was found. Yeah, I can imagine that pigeons are not exactly reliable. And I do wonder what plans and prospects of yours will be sacrificed upon the family-faunted convention. What biography of your own will you forsake to add another page to your father's memories, or your mother's, or mine? In our youth, we are gifted with dreams and ambitions. At our death, we are left with realities and regrets. I think there is no greater sin than to perpetuate the tradition that stagnates growth, that strangles purpose, that suffocates dreams. What point is there to live another's life at the sake of our own? Oh, how I wish to have been buried underneath the great oak overlooking the plains, the wondrous woods, and the worldly mountains, and the wild holly that surrounds that trunk, a perpetual token of sympathy laid across my grave. What dreadful tradition is it that has dumped me in the sunless hollow? And if by morbid example, this dark crypt makes any impression whatsoever on you, if reading this letter within these damp halls plants you in a seed of hope, if these words might grant you the strength to bend, if not break these chains, then would I cherish this tomb more than oak and sycamore and spruce, more than the wondrous woods and the worldly mountains. This cold stone room would become the most cherished place in all our domain. I would raise a shrine upon this spot to commemorate the moment of your liberty, to treat this sepulcher as a hallowed ground, to realize that grand gestures can be as effective as they are theatric, and to, in turn, as recompense for the freedom thus granted to you, commit yourself to be buried here in this mausoleum of dreams, and when the day comes to write a letter of your own, to inspire the next generation that follows in our footsteps. As is tradition, Herbert A. Sinclair. S. Sinclair. So wait. Interesting. Okay. So that's a very roundabout way of telling us that, like, he'd like to pass his message on to the next generation after us. That's weird. I mean, he's a strange man. But he's basically saying it's our freedom to choose, but he has... Okay. I mean, I get it. Interesting. Imagine losing a warship to a bird. Stranger things have happened. Remember, Boreal, when we were talking, like, last time about, well, in the enlisted stream, about that one dude who like ran around with a sword. Could you imagine being in a gunfight and some dude comes up to you with a claymore and hits you with a claymore? You know, like a giant sword in 1940 something? I need some hints here. I want to know, okay, if I move this, what does that do? Like, do I raise this? I need some indicator. Some indicator as to what this is actually doing. Oh, there's buried spots here. To chivalry and honor. Yeah, I guess that's true. Immediately watch him die for the last time by the same entity. You find the last quarter box, but there isn't much left. You sadly look around trying for anything with the butcher. You nearly kills you and you nearly escape. Following a hatch, and there's the butcher again. It doesn't react. Leaves. You thought you won, but it was caught off guard immediately. Tired of throwing quarter, you ranting yourself about the tragedy of the situation. Yeah, and that is the story of hubris of Derps and Grug. The inevitable demise of 2 weak lone semi-bots that thought they could go far in the world of monsters. Well, it sounds like y'all went fairly far. Okay, are all these angels looking up? Here's my thought. A pitchfork goes down, right? Feather duster goes up. I'm trying to think of what the play would be here. Like a hoe would go down. I'm just like thinking here. Because I'm not sure. These candles, do the candles light? What do these do? What is this? Is this a jockey? I guess this is some sort of jockey. And not of a certain poultry variety. Normal jockey. Let's see here. For measly 2 players indeed. Not far enough to escape their masters, which you can't do. Okay, but it's nice. Yeah. I need to actually play Repo. I know so little about it. It looks cool. Yeah, hopefully we'll get to play it on stream soon. Pitchfork down. Because that's the thing that's driving me crazy, is I'm trying to figure out, like, okay. If I look at these candles here. Way over here. Not that this is any indicator, but 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3 candles are lit. If I change that, lower that down, what does that do? Still 3 candles. Okay. What if I raise? Because that's my conundrum right now. Is I'm trying to figure out what exactly. Wait. I think I get it. Okay, hang on. So. Oh yeah, Grug was completely unserious with it when he got his final respawn. Here's what chicken jockey foot steel that I have Steve. He threw all of them at you. Okay. Here's what my thought is. I bet you that this is a grid. Here's what I'm thinking. What we're looking at is a grid of the statues. So, if I go this way. Oh, good lord. I'm afraid to see what you do, what y'all do with that. Okay. I think there's a grid of statues. So it's gonna look. I need. Where's my iPad? I don't have my iPad right now. Crap. Because I think what's happening here is this corner is like a map, right? So I think what I need to do, there's a statue back here. No, there's not. 3 rows. No, 4 rows. Are there 4 rows of statues? This is row 1. Okay, that's 1 row of statues. Okay. 2 rows of statues. 2. 3. That may not be it. Is it? So, what is here? 1, 2. That may not be it. Okay, let's put all these down. Let's put all of them down. I've got an idea. So we're gonna lower all of these. Lower that. And we're gonna lower that. Down. Okay. My noodle is the size of a pea, and you still sometimes eat those peas mashed. That is insane. My hair looks like a damn towel. Your clothes probably bought from eBay. You're just wearing it because you bid way too much on. I like the second one. The second one's I'm even gonna say that second one was good. I hate to admit it. I hate to admit it. But yeah, that I will admit that one was good. Okay, let's see. Here's my thought. I might have to give this one up. But before I give this one up, my thought would maybe be that it would look something like this. We raise this one, okay? We go... I'm looking. Up to this one. And then... Wait. Oh. Ah!
Boreal Katsuna.
I was gonna thank you for the sub. The gifted sub. Derps, be very grateful to our awesome mod, Boreal, who is absolutely murdering me. I'm hydrating, I'm drinking. Oh. Okay. Agua. Agua. Okay. Wait. Hang on. Looking here. That's not it. I think I've got to leave and come back. There's something I'm missing here, but I'm gonna need some sort of hint, and I don't have enough of a hint right now to really make a play of it, because for all I know, that the whole thing that I'm trying to do right now with that candelabra could be a red herring. My long drive gameplay is atrocious because clearly you didn't read the manual, because the entire road is too little. You just go for the whole desert. Hey, I made it back to the desert, or the road. You know what I mean. Okay. I think I give this up for the time being. Let's move on. I will come back here. I'm gonna need some sort of hint to make this work, but I don't have it right now. I'm sure that there's something I'm missing. We'll bring a shovel down here later. You're gonna go to bed? Well, hey, thanks so much for stopping by, Boreal, and thanks for gifting Derps a sub. I appreciate it. Hope you have a great night. Psycho, you're here. Like, great. Okay, I guess Boreal was more impressed with that one than I was. I thought the second one was better personally. All right. Enough going insane in there. We'll come back to that. The corridor is always left unlocked. Let's just go for a spare room. I feel like we're not likely to get a locked room right now. That would have been a very bad time for me to be wrong. Sure. Let's do a nook. There we go. All right, key. Beautiful. All right. A workshop's not bad. Actually, a workshop's really my only option right now. Okay. No reason for me to go in the workshop yet. Let's backtrack a little bit. Let's open this up. Ooh, perfect position for a den. Love it. You know, if you had a nickel for every sub you were gifted today, you would have 2 nickels. Isn't a lot. But it's weird to happen twice. Hey! I mean, it sounds like it's your day, Derps. I mean, other than the whole thing that happened in Repo. Let's see here. Sure. This is a good time for a storeroom, actually. Beautiful. Alright. I gotta remember that I got money waiting for me in the tomb now. I need a shovel when I go down there. Shovel would help. Okay. Will it take like 5 seconds for you to process 5 words? I sometimes... No comment. Anyway. I guess... Bedroom. Money. I like money. There we go. And... Ugh. I'm thinking. Alright. This is not good. This is very not good. If I had to do this, though, I will make a parlor. In the hopes that we can fix the situation later. Gems are in a box with a statement. Okay, that's the true statement. No, it can't. It might not be, actually. The white box does not have a statement. True. False. It's there. Okay. Boom. You give me you gems. Boom. All right. Golden. We're gonna work our way back to the next room, and I really hope, I truly hope in my heart of hearts that I don't get a dead end room, because we're actually off to a not bad start here otherwise. Battery. So EST, I think I'd start writing these down. EST. I'm assuming it's a state. Some sort. Wait. A true box. The true box does not always contain a prize. Yeah! No brainer. You press the restart button on the brain? Yeah. I do that often. I kind of need to. A dark room would be a very bad idea right now, if I'm being completely honest. I want a breaker box before I mess around with that. Play with danger. All right. Allow me to take a little peek at the sky. Give me a buff. What do I get today? Diamondus Minor. A pair of chests has been added to the entrance hall. Cool. All right. Dark room looks like it would come out of a mooring or something. Kind of, yeah. It's got like a bunch of old photos in it. Corridor is always left unlocked. I don't like the snake thing that I have going on right now, but it's probably my best bet. Let's do it. Let's see. All right, drawing room. Yeah, that's basically my best bet. This is turning into a really weird house layout. We're basically gonna have to get one of the secret passages at this point, I think, to get us like back to the entrance. Either that, or I'm gonna have to find the garage. One of those two things is gonna have to happen, because I think at this point it's not looking good. We'll do a pantry. All right, coinage. I mean, if I can get a commissary, I might be able to just buy a bunch of stuff. Yeah. this do be our option. Gem requirement, sure. Okay. What do we get now? What do we have on the plate? We've got a magnifying glass, a shovel, gems. Okay. Nothing impressing me too much right now. Oh, please don't be a dead end. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to go for the chapel now. Dang it. All right, I'm gonna start losing money. Not great, but I can live with it. Dark room, West Wing Hall, veranda. If I had to, we'll do the veranda, because that will at least give me more of a chance of finding green rooms, which I generally prefer. West Wing Hall, courtyard. I really don't want to have to come through here too often. If at all possible. Ooh, sledgehammer. Oh, yo, that repo moment was the type of thing that destroys people's sanity, which is hilarious. Yeah, it's fun of playing a game like that, though, you know? Like, the chance of something random like that happening is high. Ooh, free coin. Don't mind if I do. Okay. Breaker box. This is actually a really good place for the breaker box, I feel. Because... Did I already... No, I haven't made a dark room yet. Alright. Turn the power on to the garage. Turn the power to the gymnasium off. I guess I might as well turn the dark room off for the time being. We can make that happen later. Let's do that. I don't know what this helps with, but we will figure it out. How do I do this again? There's like a really quick way to do this. Oh, I think I might have gotten it. There we go. And now... Wait. I'm thinking here. It's like that. And then... Yeah, there we go. There we go. What that does, I have no idea. I will someday figure it out. I need to figure out what a VAC indicator even is. Moral of the story. I call it SenkOtter because it rhymes the grug. Oh, good lord. Yeah, you could change the words, yeah, and get it, like, for a different setting. I see what you mean. Yeah, for the story earlier. I get it. Okay. I got my 2 gems. Yeah, we're doing well. I did wait. Yes, I will need to come back for a shovel later. After I'm not at risk of losing a bunch of my money. Okay. I think the dining room would be a wise choice right now. And the other thing that I need to do is work my way this way, I guess, now. I do wonder what the point of the lockpick kit is. I feel like the lockpick kit is not really helping us all that much. You watch your friend's eye in front of your eyes due to terrible incidents, horrible ways to tear it up. It's a good way to describe the scary aspect of repo. Yeah. Oh, cool. Okay, I think the lockpick kit heard me complaining about it because now it's working. All right. Yeah, I do need the keys. I do need the key bonus here. And that'll also allow us to open up the garage door, which eliminates a huge problem that I had earlier. Okay. I call that an absolute win. That is a big win ski. Can I get up here? Oh, no. Okay. All right. That's good. I like that. We're going to go ahead and cut through the boudoir. I hear coin. Perfect. And then now I don't have to go through the chapel anymore to get back to where we need to go. So that's a win. This, however, okay. All right. I can't take any risks with this dark room. What I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to go back to the utility closet and turn the power on in here. And then open that door. So that's what we'll do. I'm thinking. Difference between lethal company and repo isn't lethal. Dead people are dead. In repo they still have a chance. Yeah, that's a good mechanic actually. Okay. Man, that chapel's just draining me this playthrough. Yeah, I could not be in a worse place. What is over here? This thing's going nuts on me. I'm not sure why. Ah, car keys. Okay. Let's get this open. That metal detector helped big time. What's this? Key to the secret garden. Okay. What's this? Okay. Well, I know what we're gonna do now. Yeah. I need to absolutely get the power back on in that, in the dark room. Alright. Let's see if we can reach the secret garden. This is gonna be interesting. Alright. Dark room on. I swear, if they cut the power to the dark room again, I'm gonna scream. Okay. Okay, I only lose one. I don't know why I thought I lost 3 to the chapel. All right. Up here. Okay, cool. Ooh, my metal detector's going off. What am I gonna get? Oh, coin. There's something else in here, supposedly. What? Another key. Okay. Cool. So surprised you haven't mentioned this yet, but the machine in the mountain is out. Oh, nice. I thought you mentioned that last stream, or maybe you were still working on it by then. Okay. We're in trouble. I think we just lost this run. Because I don't have a key card. I have no way to open this. Dang. Yeah, that would have been cool to find that secret garden. Well, shoot. I was trying to think of what to do. I don't really have a place where I could store anything. I'm like looking through here. Yeah, I think we're cooked. Let's check the shop. I don't remember what was in the shop. Last stream you had just started working on more. In fact, nearing the end. Ah, gotcha. Let's see. Because I could turn the keycard system off, but there's no security room right now. So that wouldn't help. So... let's go to the commissary, I guess. I could buy a shovel. Maybe in the hopes that we dig up. Alright. And I guess I'll just buy some gems. A set of gems. And... I'll just buy out the shop. There we go. So what my hope is, and this may be a very vain hope, is I'm hoping that I can use the shovel to maybe dig up a keycard or something that can equate to a keycard. I don't think this is going to work, but I would very much like to see if I could save this run if at all possible. Oh, and I can also open the chests at the entry. Okay, yeah, there's still some things we could do. There's still some potential to save this run. Okay. Let's go ahead and work our way south. Can I open the car? I mean, I don't know if there's anything that would be in the car that would... Oh, I got my magnifying glass. No, I don't think there's anything useful. Okay. Well. Let's take a look south. We're gonna go back to the entrance of the house. Got my shovel on me too. So, with any luck, might find something. You know where you might have just modified the old game, like last time? You think that would be sure less work, but less effort? Yeah, if you're making something you want it to be as high effort as you... Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Like, you know, I get the desire to want to put quality, like an air of quality into your work. You know, build something to last. Okay, crack it open. What do we got? Key card. Give me a key card. Okay, money. Please, key card. Ugh. These would have come in handy earlier. I don't know if there's anything else we can really do here. Because I think we've opened all the chests we possibly could. Oh, wasn't there a chest in the nook? I could be wrong. There usually is. Not this time. I wonder. Can I combine the sledgehammer with something? Ooh. Okay. So you could combine the sledgehammer with a battery pack, but why? What would this do? Why does it need 3 pieces? Okay. A burning glass? What? What's this do? Can light candles and ignite fuses. Okay. I wonder if we need this for the area below. Okay. What else can we combine? A battery and a shovel. Okay, we're still missing some stuff, but... Alright, we're cooking. I want to know now what we can do below. This is a new revelation. 7 chapter campaign is hard, yeah, but it's fun to design, test new levels. Nice, yeah. First chapter is planned to have like maybe 20 rooms where Nico rests with Theo, return to the mountain, get a legendary perfect picture at the top. But you just made up that motivation? on the spot, subject for change. Makes sense. Okay, let's go down to the tomb. We have some options now. I'm hoping that whatever this thing that we just built is might allow us to light some stuff up down here. Let me see. Like, can I light this up? Candles? I also want to dig some stuff up down here anyway. I'm wondering what exactly I would need to light up. Ooh, lots of money from all the dead ends we had. Okay. What else we got here? There's a bunch of candles down here, but I guess that's not exactly what they want us to do. Interesting. Oh, wait. Okay. Yo, what? What is this? Oh, a puzzle box. This is some strange... It looks like... What is this, Latin? No, it's not Latin. I have no idea what this is. Okay. I remember this puzzle box from earlier. Okay, this is different, but I think it's still similar. So I think what we need to do... Okay. So I think we need to light up all four corners. What I can't remember though is how to reset this. Okay. Hang on. Okay. Because what we need to do... I think it's, if I remember correctly... Nope. Reset. Because this moves it up. So we need to go... Here? Okay. Because we need to have... Oh, dang it. We need to have a square in all four corners, essentially. And I think a square can move as long as it has... Okay, I see now. It's a reverse of the puzzle we did earlier. I see. Okay, I got it. So, this is gonna go down like that, okay? Down, down. Doesn't quite work. Down, down. How? I think like that. Switch. And then... yeah, so we're close. We're so close. There we go. Boom. Inheritance. Or allowance. Okay, cool. What else we got? A nail. Okay, great. What's... the diary key? Crap. I'm assuming that I can't keep that between runs. Okay. Man, that's a long list of things for me to do on a run. But that diary probably has so much in it that I need. I did not make a lady's bedchamber this time around. Dang it. Okay. Well, it's not a complete wash. We did get an allowance bonus. That's a huge win. And a key. Does that key help us? I don't think it does. Because I need a key card right now. Okay. Yeah, it's not looking great. All right. Well, what do? I guess my best bet would be I'm probably going to have to end this run. I think I'm going to have to end this run. Learned a lot though. So the battery pack we can use to combine with the metal detector, which is cool. What's this do? Hang on. I need to search this area more thoroughly. Oh my god. No! Oh no. Okay. Oh, so many items I wish I could keep that I have no way to right now. No way to use even. Oh man. Dang it. All right, I should look and see if there's any other candles I could light. At this point, I think that's very important. So close. What else we got? What else we got? I think that might be it. I think that actually is it this time. Unless, like, this stone presses and opens something, but I don't think it does. Well, okay. Alright. Note to self, the tomb is very cool, and it has a lot of stuff we need. So I need, next time I get a battery pack and a metal detector, the first thing I gotta do is open the tomb. Awesome. Well, these dice would have been very nice to have way earlier on. I think we call it a day. Yeah, because I don't know what else. I guess I could check the apple orchard maybe just to see if there's something down there, or like maybe we can look in the tunnel below the house. Because I haven't been down there in a while and I don't know if it does anything. Maybe look around a little bit, see if there's anything I've missed. Like, out here. I think whatever's down here, I'm gonna need some other way to open it. Wait. Okay. You found a secret floor plan. Would you like to permanently add the tunnel to your drafting pool? Sure, what does it do? Foreman's log. Complete manifest for the excavation equipment has been rigorously checked and developed the upper branch. After tomorrow, the site will be sealed and all remaining hardware will be packed up and transported to the original access tunnel for long-term storage. It's unclear if they will seal that tunnel after our crew is left, but I suspect they may want to keep ready access to the gear, especially now that they have begun operations on the East Mine. A month ago, I believed the discovery of gemstones in that cavern was linked to the closure of that site, but I'm now not so sure. The Baron doesn't seem the type to value shiny baubles over history. Okay. So, East Mine. We are at the east end of the property now. What am I missing here? It's not this. I can't open this. But I wonder how you get the tunnel into the drafting pool then. All right, I'm very glad that I checked. That actually ended up being much more beneficial than I thought it would be. Dang. Note to self, Don't give up, like, immediately in situations like this. Okay. Well, I would call this run successful. It's not quite the success that I was expecting to have, but it was pretty dang successful. We found a bunch of new stuff. We can try for one more run. Mid-sized villa, yeah. Ergo, they have nothing to really say about what I did this run. Ooh, I got some extra water. I'm really curious to see what that tunnel does. The other thing I'm curious to see is that now that we know about the well, now that the candles in the tomb have been lit, I wonder if I have to light them again. That's the other thing I'm wondering about. I definitely, if I possibly can, want to get the tomb next run. Let's see if we can do it. Here we go. Day 19. All right. Get my money. Yo, six coinage. Right off the bat. Love it. All right. Let's go ahead. Move over here. And give me schoolhouse adds 8 classrooms to today's draft pool. What the hell does a classroom do? I guess we could find out. Yeah, let's do something new. Books. The thing is, I see books and I immediately get interested. I guess nothing particularly useful, though. Is this room, like, literally empty? All of it? Something tells me the classrooms don't have much in them. What's this do? Okay. Interesting. I wonder... Herbie. I wonder who Herbie was. Oh, wasn't there a Herbert Sinclair? Okay. The next thing, isn't there like some way that I can divert the apple orchards gas over here? I seem to remember that being a thing. Let's see. That plateau is down there. Yeah, let's try diverting the gas down there. Let's see what it does. Wait, what's this? What in the world? Vampire tomb? Weird. Oh, I wonder if that's the tunnel that leads back to the entrance, or I don't know. We'll find out. Okay, work our way to the... What's this? Okay, weird. Where is the orchard? I need the orchard. There's the orchard. Okay. I wasted a lot of steps to get here, so this better be worth it. So, what my hope is that we turn this... Okay. The question becomes... I'm gonna turn these back off. Alright. Because I think these need to run for the apple trees to stay alive, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if that's an actual thing. But I don't want to play with it. And then I can figure out where the other gas leads are later. Because I'm sure there's a couple other lighters that I don't know about yet. And my guess is that they're probably like in the shelter there. And like in like the little vampire tomb looking thing we found. Maybe one in the in one of the puzzle rooms or like the mechanical rooms. I know there would not be one in the breaker room, but there could be one in like the boiler room. Okay. Another puzzle for us to solve. You know, people said you need a notebook for Elden Ring. Pfft, nothing compared to this game. Yeah. I was able to get through Elden Ring just fine without a notebook. This game, I kick myself every time I forget to put my my iPad on charge before starting up. Ooh, apple. Don't mind if I do. Okay. This box is not empty. This box contains gems. All statements that would contain the word gems are false. That would include this one. This is like a this statement is false statement. So this can't be true or false. This box is not empty. This box has the gems. So one of these is a lie. The only thing I can think of... All statements that contain the word gems are false. So that would be... This would either have to be false, false, true, or hang on. I'm thinking about this. Okay. All statements that contain the word gems are false. So this is false by default. Ergo, this would be true. Right? I'm just gonna open the blue box. I may have to take the L on this one. Okay, whatever. Let me see here. Library. Commissary. I can't build a commissary right now, so I'm gonna have to go for the workshop. Oh, wait. I might be able to build a library. Let's try it. There we go. Okay. Now I should be able to open this door. Terrace. Green rooms do not cost gems to craft. I really like that, actually. Or I can make a billiard room. Let's make a terrace. I've never been to a terrace. So I wanted to get a new room in the pool. They just left their teacup there. Damn. Okay. Well, we made it to the terrace. Oh, hello, Derek's Cell Corner. Yeah, I'm just working through blueprints right now. I've been really liking it. Let's see here. Okay, so I want to see here. Swimbird by Miriam Marigold. So this would be our character's mom. Interesting, a detective. Looked at this. You completely forgot about the stream? No worries, Kirby. Yeah, I'm just chilling right now. We're on our last run of the night. 1985 is when she wrote this book. Okay. I am a dare bird. A daring and brave bird. Diving so deep bird, a ride on a wave bird. There's not a dare I would not do. There is not a depth I would not dive to. However, my friends are not very open to the idea that I like the sky less than the ocean. Bird in the sky, not in the sea. That's what they say looking at me. You're not a seabird. You're not a swim bird. You're a friend bird. Flying the Windbird. And shouldn't you always listen to your friends, for they know the best, or so they pretend? So I dare not to dive, I dare not swim, I dare not step foot in the ocean again. I dare not smile, I dare not laugh. For they will do it for me on my behalf. I dare not dream, I dare not speak. Or maybe my friends won't like the real me. And I will say goodbye to my dreams of the sea, wondering why daring feels like a defeat. Damn, this is kind of a downer. Good. Were you asleep again? Hi, Amanda. Yeah, we're on our last run of the night. You're playing Five Nights at Freddy's, Kirby? Oh, great. So, okay. I wonder why the detective felt compelled to look at this. Okay, let's see the other people. Who is Mrs. Peterson? Must be the schoolhouse teacher. Okay, Herbert is our uncle. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Well, all right. Let's see what else we got here. Your contacts are sticking. Oh, because you fell asleep. Yeah. Brutal. Den. We'll make a den. Okay. Yeah, you missed us finding some cool stuff last run, Amanda. It was pretty sick. It's all good. We got, I think next stream, next blueprint stream, we've got a lot that we can be doing. I'm gonna open this up. And I want a key if at all possible. I don't want a chapel. Yeah, I gotta make a chapel. Alright, let's see what else we got. I'd prefer to put off this fate for as long as I can. I'm willing to lose steps rather than money right now. Okay, workshop, sure. This sickness is horrible. You're still sick? One of the worst you ever got? Not because it's itself bad sickness, but it... Wake up in the middle of sleeping on the... Oh, yeah. Yeah, you need to get, like a cough suppressant or something, man. Okay, ESTA? I'm sure it's spelling out a state at this point. Okay. Box does not always contain the price. Yeah, I wonder if I can just smash one of those boxes open with a sledgehammer. Tempting. If I can, tempting. Okay. I guess I may as well... Let's make a pantry. Get my money. And banana. Banana! Coins! Alright. Oh! Okay. What does this do? Okay, I need to make another flamethrower. Okay. Good to know. We need to come back there. Okay. Probably bedroom. Yeah. I think we're gonna do another situation where we're like snaking through the house. Hopefully it doesn't end so badly for us this time. Alright. Yeah. I have to make the commissary. I don't really have much of a choice. Okay. They're selling metal detectors. I can't afford one. Okay. I'll keep that in mind, though. An aquarium. Don't mind an aquarium. Sure. And, it's not taking up gems for some reason, so that's a win. Just goo-goo it. I don't have a shovel right now, do I? I don't. Okay. Locked! Okay. Well, good thing we have a garage right here ready to go. Or a storeroom. I feel like the smart thing to do right now actually would be to put down a nook. That, yeah, because that opens up 2 paths, potentially. All right. Oh, okay. Let's see. Classroom. They didn't tell me it required gems. While drafting a classroom, you may draw new floor plans once for each. Ah, okay. That's kind of sick, actually. I get an extra item in here because this counts as a hallway. Yeah. This is going to be a messed up house to work our way through. Lucky rabbit's foot. Key. Man, would have been real nice to have this key card last playthrough. You slept 18 the last 24 hours? Yeah, I've done that. I think the longest I ever slept was 22 hours, if I'm not mistaken. We have to make an observatory. There's no choice. All right. Please give me a nice little bonus here. What do we got? Farmer's apple. Apples are extra delicious today. Okay. Great. I guess we'd come across an apple. That'd be sick. Ooh, a magnifying glass. Okay, if I could just get 1 coin, we can make the flamethrower. And we can figure out what lighting the candles in the chapel does. All right. Yeah, I mean, I have to use the key. Spare room. Yeah, I have to. There's not really a choice there. Okay. Locked. Dang it. Okay. I'm thinking. We might be cooked on this run. Because I don't see what else we can do. I mean, I can keep an eye out for a coin. If I can find 1 coin, that's all I need to make the flamethrower. Oh! Haha! Good thing I looked for that key. This run looks painful. It's very painful. Our luck has not been the best tonight. Okay. I have to make a dark room. Great. And please don't be locked. Okay. This one? Please? Oh, no. Oh, okay. Okay. So. The run's dead, I think. Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not. No, the run's dead. The run's dead. The run's dead, but we can at least see what using the flamethrower in the church does. Okay. Wait, is the card system online? Yo! Yo! Okay. Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, how energized am I? I would say I'm sitting at a 6 or 7, I think. Subject to change. I have the power of God. Okay, let me see here. Patio? Yeah, let's make a patio. I want gems. Give me gems. Beautiful, shining gems. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, wait. Free key? I guess. It sucks that I have to waste a hallway like this, but sure. Sure. We'll see how long this run lasts too, Amanda. Because right now this run could go either way. I mean, I still have to use the flamethrower in the church, but, I mean, always draw the tunnel when drafting in this room. Not sure how I feel about that. Classroom. The classroom might actually be the play right now. Yeah. Yeah. Make you call it sample me and hang out after stream. Okay, I can do that. Let's see here. What's this? Color worksheet. Fill in each object below with its correct color. Okay. My question on this one is... oh, what? Like, why does this house have a... why does this house have a classroom to begin with? Who's this? Caleb. Would Caleb be the Red Prince? Ow. Ow. I oh, jeez. I'm feeling a sense of aggression here. Oh. Oh. You're gonna knock me unconscious. Ow. I'm being stretched out and torn apart. You mind us? Like, who are all these kids? Yeah, there's a clear difference here. Huh. Looking here. Why do the colors matter so much? Weird. Oh, sneezy. Okay. All right, master bedroom. Nope. East Wing Hall would probably be the best case scenario right now. Maybe. Yeah. Oh, pardon me there. Hate it when I do that. Hey, what, when I get sneezing fits? Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, probably. We're making it further than I honestly thought we would this run. Yeah, this is going better than I thought it would. Okay, so here's my plan. Next up, what we gotta do is I gotta go back to the commissary, and then from the commissary I need to buy a metal detector so I can make the flamethrower and then light the candles in the church. And I think probably by the time I do all that, I will run out of steps. So let's get to work. All right, metal detector. Oh, I can afford the shovel too? Sure. Why not? We could try to save this run. I'm not against that. Let's see here, because I'm out of money. So at this point, like, the church can't take anything from me. Let's go to the workshop. Nice, running shoes triggered. All right. Make me a flamethrower. Perfect. Now, we're gonna go back here. Light the candles in the church, and I hope this does something cool. Yo! Ha ha ha! Chapel's resident guardian, tasked with the sacred duty of keeping the accumulated chapel offerings. No. No. Not yet. Not yet. Okay. That is good to know that that's there, though. At some point, his day will come. But not today. Not on this run that's probably going to end in, like, a few steps. Yeah, that would be such a waste. All the pain from the money that place is stolen from me. And then I just, like, waste it on a run that, like, I lose on anyway. That would suck. Oh, my lord. Okay. I think that we will be able... I am almost out. I don't think that we're winning this one because that gym is definitely taking its toll on us. Unless I dig up a radish, which will give me some extra steps. I think that probably this run's ending in just a second here. I got a broken lever. That doesn't help much, but it's something. Yeah. I think that's it. We're done. Because the gym will take away 2 steps from me. I think I'll be able to... Nope. We end our day in the classroom. Okay. All in all, a pretty successful day in this game. We got like a bunch of new unlocks. We made a bunch of discoveries. I was pretty happy with today overall, although I would have liked to have actually completed a run. So I think that we're gonna call this run here. I'm going to, or call this stream here. So I'm gonna go to our chatting screen here. Do I not have this set to... Huh, that's funny. Of all the things I have on my stream deck, I don't have one for... Oh wait, there it is. Okay, yeah, I was about to say, there's no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Okay. So, yeah, I've gotten majorly hooked on this game. If you die in ult kill, you'll blame it on me now. That's fine. I've accepted the blame for so much at this point. I'm used to it. I'm used to it. I want to see what we could do about setting up a raid. Let me see what we've got going on right now. The other thing too is that I want to talk about what this week will look like. I think if I had to guess, our next stream is probably going to be on Friday, maybe Thursday. So yeah, I hope you all had as much fun as I did. I've been loving Blueprints. It's so fun. And so I would, yeah, I would love for you all to come along at some point. You died, you can blame me, great. I mean, you know, I have to take the... It's not a SenkOtter stream unless I take blame for something. I've found. I found that typically is the case. So sorry you died in Ultra Kill. Even though it probably wasn't my fault. I noticed that it looks like there's somebody new we can raid who's also playing Blueprints right now. So I think we're going to raid into there. I am so sorry, Lotto. Oh no! Well, Lotto, Oh, you can't get into your Twitch account? The paint? Dang. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, no, we were playing Blueprints today. Yeah, Lotto appeared on the YouTube side and he's locked out of his Twitch account right now. So Lotto, I'll tell you, we're probably going to stream, we're definitely going to do a stream Friday. If not, then the sooner one is going to be Thursday. Yeah, we're gonna raid into, let's see here. I think Silver Beetle is her name. Let me see. Okay, cool. She's accepting raids. Cool. All right. Lotto, I'm sorry that it's the end of the stream. It was good to see you. Kirby, thanks for stopping by. I want to give a huge thank you for Mizerheart for raiding. If anybody from that raid is still here, thanks for sticking around. I hope you enjoyed the stream, and I hope to see you again. Yeah. Hey, and if y'all can't make it, I promise you there'll be more. I'm not stopping anytime soon. So, I wish you all the best. And brave face, everyone. Be good to yourselves. And we're ready to get the Silver Beetle. Take care, y'all.